My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the bookie killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, Marcus Banks. What's up, player?
Man, what's going on, man?
Another day, another dollar, man. Beautiful day out here in Vegas.
Yeah, it is, man.
You know
27 degrees, though, but it's sunny and shit.
It's a little chilly. It's got the sun out there.
Put your jacket on, though. Put your jacket on. That's all right.
No, I'm cool. I ain't putting no jacket on. Not yet.
Pretty
you know what I mean?
boy.
Well, I'll give you that Raiders
Pretty
jacket
boy.
we got out there to rep. You know what I mean? We
you
just signed a new coach.
So you
Pete-
rocking the Raiders then?
I don't give juice to the Raiders because Al Davis never paid us. Didn't Ice Cube tell you that a long time ago?
Hey, man.
No. But anyway, got some breaking news. Probably everybody will know by the time the podcast comes out. Pete Carroll, the Las Vegas Raiders' new head coach.
Wow.
And to be honest with you, I think I like it.
Let me ask you a question, though. Is it Big Pete or Little Pete?
He's a little skinny. He's looking like Jerry Jones a little bit. He's a
Okay.
little malnutrition, but as far as a football coach, I think he's going to fill the position. People respect him. Players respect him. And I think in a couple years he's going to have the Raiders. I like the decision, no doubt about it. Not bad at all. You know what I mean?
I give him that.
So, guys, welcome back. January 24th, podcast number 415, and your bookie's a dope fiend. That's what he'll be after we break his bitch ass for all his money this week. I'll tell you that, Banks. Anyway, man, podcast sponsored by our boys over there at the Money Team. Shout out to Money May and the TMT family. Want to get right into a couple fans' questions. A fan would like to know that Donald Trump is back now as the president. Which is the one thing Steve Stevens would like to see put into law? Can sports, it could be sports or anything. So basically, well, obviously, he's putting a lot of fucking orders out. Mm-hmm. You've seen that he already changed the transgender. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. And I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Now, listen, if you get older and you want to suck a dick or you want to eat a pussy, that's your prerogative. And like Bobby Brown, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
But how does that work, though? Like I said, if you're born a man, right, or you're born a woman.
You mean the very rare cases where you have a dick and a pussy?
Right.
Well, that's so rare. You got to deal with them different.
But no, it's not rare, though. It's some people out there that
How
got
many
both.
people out of every million you think
I
have a
don't
dick
know.
and
They
a pussy,
pop up
Banks?
Listen, they pop up on Instagram all the time.
Well, I'm sure they do. But I'm just asking you a simple question. Out of 1 million Americans, how many of you think have a dick and a pussy?
Man, I don't know.
At very, very low percentage,
Yeah.
under 0.1. You know what I mean?
0.0.
So bottom line is you're born a man or a woman. Good job for doing that, Trump. A fan asked, what would I put into the law? I would make sports betting legal in every city, in every state in the United States.
Could you imagine, though?
Well, it's going to happen anyway. It's just you got places.
Well, they're already doing it.
You got places like Alaska, Alabama, Texas, Bible thumping, that mixes in with religion.
Sure.
Remember, the man upstairs, whoever wrote the book, put a little something about gambling in there. That's what's taking a while for those states. But take it on the business side. Those people in Alabama, Texas, and Alaska are gambling like a motherfucker. They're betting sports on an everyday basis. No different than when people were smoking marijuana before it became legal. So if I called Donald Trump right now and he gave me one order, I would make sports betting legal in every state in America because the state makes more money. You tax it, you control it, and you make everything fair and square. You ain't got to go meet no bookies.
I agree.
You ain't got to deal with if you're a bookie, you ain't got to deal with a guy that doesn't pay you and have to go break his fucking legs. If you don't have the money to bet, you don't get a bet in. Real fucking simple. That's what I would do for my fan out there asking. Sports betting legal everywhere, and prostitution as well, if you can throw that in.
That's fair.
Because everybody, it's
everybody
legal.
going to dinner now.
Absolutely. So like I said, guys, I told you a little bit earlier, 73-year-old Pete Carroll is our coach here at the Las Vegas Raiders. I think he's the man for the job. He's a little older, like Banks said, but I think we'll make something happen. And, yes, I do like the hiring. I really do. You guys want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. You want to get in touch with us, DM me is probably the best way to go about it, and we'll get back with you immediately. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast. Click the little bell on YouTube to receive notifications on all the videos we post. If you guys haven't seen lately, I've been getting off my ass doing a little content. You know, I was getting a little bit lazy, a little bit. I was even getting fat, homie.
Wait, what you mean?
I'm like, what's up with you, man? You're 50 years old. You got a little belly. I never had a belly in my motherfucking life. You're not doing no videos. I had to look in the mirror and self-motivate myself. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to be lazy and think you got enough money to do whatever the fuck you want? So,
hey man, it must be nice because
self-motivation.
I tell you what, I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning, still stuck in the grind.
Grinding.
Do you understand?
That's what you're supposed to do.
But let me tell you,
I fell off the
it's not that
grind.
you have to, right? It's just that I'm used to it, I guess.
It's how we're raised. It's what you're used
facts.
to. No doubt a fucking about it. And it's the same thing with me. So I got off my lazy ass and realized that, you know, I got to get back out on the grind. There's too much money to make out there.
Hey.
So I'm back full blast, doing whatever it takes, making people money, grinding, stacking up my motherfucking cheddar. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have my shit longer than elephant trunk.
Welcome back, shit.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
All
Like
right,
I
my
said,
dog.
no more lazy Steve. So you guys will see any videos. I appreciate all your thumbs up. And those people that are putting thumbs down, do me a favor. Turn that motherfucker up and sit on that motherfucker. Fair enough? Because you're a hater.
All day long.
We're doing a show to help people make money. Ain't charging no money.
Nothing.
Giving you fucking stats against the spread that are hitting
free gyms.
75%.
Yeah, you right.
My God.
You right.
Anyway, I want to give a very big shout out and thank you to the active and retired military. It's because of you guys supporting our country, allows us to do what we want to do. So anyway, somebody wrote on here, Steve, your birthday is coming up real soon. Any special plans? Yeah. Smoke weed, go to dinner, and sit on the house. That's what you do when you're 51 years old, homeboy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Charge it to the game.
About to be
That's
50 fucking 1 years old, 30 years in the
But
game.
does it feel any different, though?
No. No, well, when I see these little young zit-faced kids trying to come up, be sports consultants, and claim that they're millionaires when these are little bird chest dudes living in a rental house and shit, look like they should be working at Best Buy, yeah, it affects me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Just a little bit, right?
Yeah, I can't stand it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But it is what it is. I'm not doing nothing. More importantly, what's going on with you, Marcus? I know you got some secret shit going, some money plots.
I do, man. I have a couple huge opportunities and situations that's going on, you know, with me or whatever. But it's nothing that I can speak of right now.
Right,
like,
but positive?
It's amazing.
Okay.
Right?
Health is good.
Everything is
Kids
good.
are good.
Man. Family's good.
Life is good.
Life is great.
Well, that's all
Life
the
is
fuck-
great.
that's
I
all
can't
that-
complain, man.
I love
You
it,
know what
man.
mean?
I love it. Because I will be honest with you guys out there. When I have seen Banks at a restaurant, when I just see him, you would think, oh, he's over there with a bunch of women or his girl or laid back doing his thing. That motherfucker's over there with a dude in a suit looking like a billionaire in the
Grinding.
corner
Yep.
chopping motherfucking business up. So I know you got some special shit.
Absolutely.
So don't forget to cut me in, man.
No, don't worry about
Yeah,
it,
I
man.
mean, I
We'll
want my
We'll
piece.
talk a little later, man. You know what I mean, about it. So just, you know, we're going to holler about it.
What do you think about the fires in L.A.?
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Because the only reason why I say it's scary, man, because these are the same fires I think I'll be seeing every damn year
No
in LA,
shit.
right? So what would be the difference with these fires?
They hit the rich people, which means it's going to hit the news. You fuck with broke people, people ain't got no money, no one
nobody
cares.
care.
No one gives a
Right.
fuck.
Nobody
You start
cares.
burning down some people with some papers money, you burn down a motherfucking celebrity's house,
and
oh my God, it's a
guess what?
national fucking emergency.
And they're burning down.
Yeah, exactly. Me and your house could have got burnt down in Palisades, but Ben Affleck's did, so now it's a problem.
Yeah, no, it's a
You know
big
what I mean?
problem.
They wouldn't give a fuck about ours. But anyway, my thoughts on it, a tragedy, a lot of people misplaced. A lot
Facts.
of people's mental clarity isn't going to be where it's going to be. A lot of people living in rental homes. Kids are out of school.
Yep.
But, you know, there's always a light at the end of the
Yeah,
tunnel.
what are the kids supposed to do? Like if your house
starting to-
burns down, like get burned down,
Rental.
and school and
Yeah.
you know all this, like dang, like you have to, man, your
They're-
skin had to be thick for that one.
One of my friends, Joe, a guy that works with our team here on social media, Joey Poindexter, his whole house burnt down, the whole 9 yards. His kids just went back to school today. So they're
That's
getting
tough.
they're
Are they
trying to
excusing the kids from absences or doing anything
Yeah, of
like
course.
that?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
All right, for
But
sure.
more importantly,
Okay.
it's living in a rental house, not being
Ooh.
able to make it to your job on time,
Ooh, yeah.
doing what you got to do. So it's a terrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
But on a positive note, people that have insurance, you know, when this is all said and done,
Mm-hmm.
and I, you know, the fires are helping us out here in Las Vegas
Yeah.
with our real estate because our shit just keeps going up
me tell
every motherfucking every couple months.
What? I mean, I think it's the greatest thing, but it's not like Cali people haven't already been moving to Vegas slowly but surely. Anyway.
Correct, because this is
You know
where
what
the
I mean?
money is. See, you buy a house in Cali for $10 million,
Yeah.
it's going to be $10 million for the next 5 years.
Facts.
Okay? That same $10 million you spend in Vegas, that motherfucker's going to be worth 15. I'll give you an example. A couple of my rental properties that I got spent 1.1. This is just 2 years ago. Bought
Okay.
2 houses at 1.1 million.
Okay.
2 years, they're both worth 3.1 million.
Oh, yeah.
You tell me in what city and state besides Las Vegas where
not.
you can make $2 million off $1 million fucking investment on real estate in 2 years.
I tell you what, Vegas will be the new Hollywood.
It's already beginning.
No,
Thanks
no,
to
no,
Mark Wahlberg, it's
yep,
already
yep.
started, homie. You know
I
that.
agree.
You
Yep.
already know
New
that.
Hollywood is on its way.
Yeah, it is.
They talking about Disneyland and the beach.
Paramount's
and all
building
kinds of
a
stuff. Yeah.
multi-billion-dollar studio out here as well. So
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right
I
on
just seen
mark.
that. Okay.
So for
All
you
right.
people out there, you want to invest in real estate, but remember, it's always the million
Sure.
five and above, million five. You're not
Right.
going to come out here buy a house for $800,000 and have it be
No.
worth 1.6. No.
Yeah, no.
It's
It'll
the
take a
house
little
is
time.
between 1 and 3 million that in 2 years you can make $1 million or even 2.
Facts.
Anyway, I don't think these motherfuckers came to hear no real estate shit. They're
No,
trying to
let's
get some
get it.
sports
Let's get
information.
it.
They
Let's
want to
get
hear
it.
some golden nuggets.
What you got? What you
Well,
got?
we got a good show for these motherfuckers today.
All right.
So, college football, I
Okay.
got to give a shout out to the big congratulations. Ohio State Buckeyes defeated Notre Dame to win the first college football playoff for the national championship. Boy, they got the job done.
They did.
Those last couple of games, they were pounding motherfuckers.
Bro, they tough though. But when are they not ever tough?
I
though?
thought Notre Dame
You know what
would
I
do
mean?
a little bit more than they did. However, that first drive
too.
took the
Me too.
quarterback's win, dude. The white boy was done after that
Yeah, he
drive.
was finished.
Drove 90, 80-something
Yeah.
yards for the touchdown and ran it the whole fucking time.
It
He was
took
like, I hope the
everything out of
game's
him.
over. Now,
Yeah.
we got 3 more quarters
Yeah,
left.
nah. Okay.
That first drive, they held the ball 9 minutes on that first touchdown.
That's
they got.
crazy.
Almost an entire quarter.
That is crazy.
But anyway, it's all about college basketball, hockey
Let's get
now.
to
That's
it.
where all that motherfucking money is. What did you think of the playoff? Did you like it?
I liked it, but of course, things that's new, it's not. It doesn't register.
What atmosphere did you like better? Well, this is a dumb fucking question, but it's really not.
Let's go.
Did you
Yeah.
like the college atmosphere better with people supporting you, or did you like it better in the NBA, and is there a difference?
Big
Let me
difference.
just give you an example. Okay, big difference.
Big difference. College, the support in college, it's
They're
what's the
willing to
word I'm
die
looking
for you, right?
Yeah, no, it's just a different love, right? When you get up to the pros, good job, bravo. He flying through the air. But
Dudes,
if you go overseas, right? They're shooting fireworks in the gym. I'm talking about smoking, like it's
Right.
a party.
no, I
But
get it.
here,
Right.
nice
So,
and easy.
so college atmosphere as a player,
Yep.
your fans supporting you versus the NBA.
Sure.
It's a complete different story.
Complete
Which
different.
one did you feel more energy from?
I like college.
College?
College was it.
Because the people are out there
Oh, my
banging
God.
for you to
Oh,
get
my
the
God.
job done.
They was with it. Like, the NBA, you lose the game, they offer you.
Okay.
Like, you can't lose the game, right?
Right.
But in college, guess what? This is, they'll still be there.
One more question.
Go ahead, you got it.
The difference between NBA and college basketball. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, because obviously you're in your late teens or early 20s. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're drinking alcohol. A lot of people are, or whatever. You're going to parties. You got
At what
girls
age?
and kegger parties, and bitch want to just suck your dick for no reason because you're the superstar on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You might know a little bit something about that since you were the star at UNLV. But my point being is, where do you think you're more focused and playing your hardest? College, with the alcohol, with everything to your disposal, marijuana,
Yep.
alcohol, whatever the case is. NBA or college?
College for me.
Did you feel you were more disciplined and felt like you were younger and like you really,
Yeah, no,
your
for
coach
sure.
was more like a dad figure, or what was the difference?
No, my dad was a dad figure.
Correct.
It had
Right.
nothing to do with, the coach.
He
But
gave
it
you all
was
your
the
discipline.
respect that my dad instilled in me to have for
As a college kid,
to-
too.
Yep,
Grow-
as a college kid.
To raise you into a man.
100%.
So
It was no partying. Like,
Okay.
my first time doing anything, I was 27 years old.
Right.
Drinking.
Right.
Anything.
Correct.
Right? So, of course, in the pros, right, that shit is every night.
Correct.
Okay?
And a party
in
every night.
college, you're actually trying to get there, right? You actually care what people think. You care what people say. So, guess what you're not going to be doing?
You're going to do whatever it takes to get the job done, and you ain't going
Right.
to be fucking
All
off
right.
and partying.
100%.
But there are players that do. But that's why I was trying to make my point to sports
Okay.
bettors, man. I would much rather find a marquee matchup in college basketball of
Agreed.
players that are trying to show up and do whatever it takes to get to the league and put my hard money
Agreed.
on that over an NBA team that you never know if the 4 starters went out together, ran 3
Yeah,
trains,
first-
smoked an ounce of
but-
fucking
but-
weed,
but just
drank
look at it-
champagne all night.
But look at it like this, Steve-O.
I think I'm getting more of-
You're getting into these cities at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Remember, these guys are playing back-to-backs. You play here tonight.
Yeah, correct.
You can't wait till the next day to fly to the city. You have to leave after that game. So think about it. No matter where you fly, it's about 2-hour flight everywhere, right in the States, right? Just an hour and a half, 2 hours. Well, if the game ends at about 10:30, 11, you got a 2-hour flight. Remember, you still have to prep the plane. You still have to do these different things. You got to go to the airport.
Right.
So you're making it to every single city about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Who's going right to sleep as soon as they get there? Who's doing the right thing? Who's not having drinks on the plane ride? You
Big difference between NBA and college.
Okay. And NBA, let me tell you, is completely laid out. Okay. You have everything. It's a 10-star plane.
Yeah,
okay?
Correct.
Everything is lazy boys. You have real steak dinners. You have everything is real. There's nothing on the plane that you cannot ask for.
So you have more access to the finer things, but yet it's more of a take advantage of it than the guy in college who's grinding, doing whatever he takes.
Yeah, no.
Because you're not eating like that in college.
Shit, now they are.
Yeah, they sure as fuck are, thanks to NIL. God damn it. Can you go back and sue and maybe try to get you some NIL money? Because they prostitute. Out of everybody, the team you played on, you got prostituted the most. You're on every fucking poster.
Bro,
they got you
100%.
showing up. You want to talk about if someone's owed a NIL,
Bro,
it's
I
you.
didn't get
They promoted
a soda.
the fuck out of you.
They wouldn't give me a soda
So I mean,
at UNLV. Do you understand? And
unbelievable.
I don't know. I definitely missed it. I was talking to my dad and my mom, the other day. And I was like, man, you guys had me probably 10 years too early.
Yeah. You guys would have had so much more money. So much more. Hey, but you forget, Little Banks is right there in the ranks, homie. Let's make sure he gets his motherfucking NIL.
Yeah, no, facts.
No doubt.
Facts. So, NIL, listen, come holler at us, man. We on to something over here.
All right.
What I mean? Come holler at us.
NFL recap and preview real quick, guys. Number 1 seed, Detroit went down. What did you think about that, man?
Bro,
Did you expect that?
No, we didn't, because we were in here talking about it, right? We were talking about how they got ice water in the veins and all that.
Unbelievable.
Guess what? Folded.
Yeah, that's sure.
Folded.
Like a pair of
Folded.
pants, homie.
100%.
Dan Campbell's Motown magic ended as the Detroit Lions lost as a 10-point favorite to the Washington Commanders. Rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels looked like a fucking seasoned pro.
Give that man his flowers now. If you haven't given it to him, go ahead, man, because guess what? He's giving you guys a preview, right?
No doubt.
Of what you're going to see in the future from this kid. And guess what? Just change the name. Get that damn name out of here.
Well,
Where's the Commanders?
Well, first of all, if you know the real story about that, the Indians were never mad at all. It was white people that in the media that came up with the fucking story saying the Indians were mad, took their name away from them. Now the Indians want the name. They liked it.
They liked the
want
skins.
it back.
Nobody was tripping on the skins.
Nobody.
Man.
No Indian. No nothing, man.
Right.
So
you're right.
that's the media fucking shit up.
Hey, look, get my young fella his name back. Get the little squad back. You know what I mean?
Get the skins back.
His little swag. Look, get the name back. Get his little swag up, man. He all right.
Yeah, so they easily got the job,
Yeah.
45-31. That game was a solid over. In the other NFC matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles were able to dispose of the LA Rams, winning 28-22. Game was never as tight as the score indicated. Philly was able to use the number 1 rushing attack and their main man, dude, Barkley. Let me give a message to you, Barkley. You might be the hardest motherfucker I've ever seen in my motherfucking entire
pause
life,
one
dude.
time.
You are a superstar.
But, bro, you see how big that man legs
The
are?
motherfucker ran over the Rams by himself.
Bro,
he was a Ram.
Is facts. Bro, he a monster.
He is
an
absolute monster. He's a future NFL. When you were saying last week they're bigger, stronger, faster. Prime example.
100%. Guess what? They know how to train their bodies now.
No doubt about it.
They know how. I put it to you like this. If it's a level that you're trying to get to, back then we didn't know that level.
Didn't even know how to achieve it. Now they got all the results.
The babies that's playing the sport know what level and how hard they have to work.
100%. 100%. Matthew, Stafford tried to make a little late comeback, but it wasn't enough. Stafford, you did your best, but I guess your best wasn't good enough. I'll tell you that right now. So, anyway, I'm sure you're in Hawaii or somewhere chilling. Don't feel sorry for those teams that lost because they're chilling.
Oh, no, they chilling.
Them NFL players are papered up.
They are.
All right, now, set up for an NFC East NFC Conference final between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. Current line of this game, guys, is Philly minus 5.5 with a total of 47.5. Who do you like in this game, Banks?
I'm going with Philly.
You're going with Philly? They asked my thoughts on the game. Philly has super talent.
Yeah.
Like probably the most talented team in the NFL. playing
agree.
together all at the same time.
Once it's clicking. If it ever click and when they're clicking at the same time, completely different team.
Correct. Now, could they have a bad game? Absolutely.
Yeah,
when they're clicking, they're hard to fuck with.
Let me explain it. Remember, they're playing against the best of the best.
Best of the best.
So it's not even really having a bad game. That guy that's lined up across from you.
It's you giving your best and it wasn't enough, just like the song I sang a second ago. No doubt about it.
Let's get
it. One thing about it, guys, Philly is a very strong team in every fucking position. They can easily win this game. They can easily win the fucking Super Bowl if they're playing.
Sure.
I love the teams that are left, man. It's going to be a fucking battle.
Oh, no, it's going to be dope.
It's going to be
Where
a fucking
we watching
battle.
these games at? What's going on?
We'll figure it out.
All
We
right,
ain't going to get it out there on air, but we're going to make it happen. We got some nice things. Got clients in town.
We're going to be low. Yeah,
we're going to be low for sure.
Okay, bet.
So my thoughts on that game, it's going to be a great fucking game. Commanders are hot as a pistol right now.
Yep.
But when you want to talk about talent and overall, I got to give the advantage to the Eagles in that one.
Yep,
in the first AFC matchup, the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs took care of business, defeating the Houston Texans 23-14 with the most fixed ending I've ever seen in my life. Spread was 9.5. Last play of the game, he runs around in the end zone and lays down for a safety. But you don't think the NFL is fixed? Get the fuck out of here. Man. Certain games, man, you don't want nothing to do with. And by the way, the Chiefs, the worst team in the NFL against the spread for the entire year.
Yeah, we've been speaking about it.
Yeah, they win, but they just don't cover the spread. Kansas City used its home field advantage on one of the league's top defenses to slow down C.J. Stroud. Kansas City starters had nearly 3 weeks off, but shook off the rust and looked dominant. Brings me to my next point. Shout out to BMF. That's Bills Mafia football, if you motherfuckers don't know what's up.
Bills Mafia football.
BMF, baby. BMF. In the second AFC playoff game, the Buffalo Bills were able to defeat the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to Ravens. Those are my two favorite teams.
Me too.
Can't believe they had to play each other. Lamar, you know.
Bro, is Lamar ever going to get over this hump?
Lamar did exactly what we thought he did, and he lost that game for them by himself.
I think that's
Lamar lost that game for the Ravens by him.
That's bullshit, man. Listen.
Well, who else turned the ball over?
He fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the ball? Well, who fumbled it?
He punched
Did he fumble it or
something? What's the tight?
That was one of the several.
No, but that was the turning point of the game.
Yeah, it was.
Like you need that run. Right?
Well, hey,
you need
You
that.
said you're playing against pros. That motherfucker came up, stole on them, and created that fumble.
What?
They wanted it more.
Cold out there.
Freezing.
It was cold out there.
I was cold watching the fucking
what?
game.
And he never fumbles.
No. Well, I love Lamar Jackson. Unfortunately, because of that loss and that last performance, I do think Josh Allen does get the MVP. Got nothing to do with no white boy shit. You know that. At all. Not with me at all, because Lamar is my boy.
Though. Team play. We're not talking about individual play. MVP.
My dude, you take away Josh Allen from the Bills, they wouldn't be nowhere near where the fuck they're at. Let's get that out there.
All right.
Straight up. You talk about a guy that runs the team, that's Josh Allen. I like them both. I wish there could be a co-MVP for once. But
that would be dope.
Yeah, it would
that
be
would
dope.
be
because they both deserve it. They both deserve it.
That would actually be fire if you was to give a co.
Yeah, it'd be dope. And I don't think they wouldn't care.
And I don't care. No.
Me and you both got it. Cool. What's up? No doubt about it.
That's a new sign. That's for that signing bonus. Yeah.
Josh Allen was able to outplay Lamar Jackson. Lamar had a couple ugly turnovers that led to points for Buffalo, like I said. Buffalo was able to get out to an early lead. Baltimore made a furious comeback, but Mark Andrews dropped what had been a game-winning 2-point tie-in conversion with just seconds left in the game, handing Buffalo the victory. Homie, so as bad as they played,
they still
had a chance to take it, which tells you, I don't know if the better team fucking actually won. I wanted the Buffalo Bills to win. I love it.
Crazy that saying is. The better team wins.
It's fucking terrible, of course. But like I said, Buffalo moves on. This sets us up for another classic AFC semifinal as the Kansas City Chiefs host the Buffalo Bills. The current line on the Chiefs, -2, with a total of 48.5. Earlier this season, Buffalo defeated Kansas City. However, last several years in the playoffs, Kansas City has owned Buffalo. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't want to see Taylor Swift. I don't want to see Kelsey. I don't want to see the dancing around.
But you know you are, though.
No. I got the BMF getting the motherfucking job done. Bills Mafia football.
Really?
No fucking doubt about it. It is what it is, kid. I'm riding with mine.
You going to go against the grain?
I'm not going with the grain because I don't dislike Kansas City. I don't give a fuck about these teams.
You just don't want to see them people in the skybox.
I don't give a fuck who wins or loses, Banks. I'm just looking to get paid. I don't have feelings when it comes down to these teams. So when you hear me talking shit about me not wanting to see the Chiefs, it's just played out for me. I'm tired of it. Shout out to them for having a great fucking team. I don't
understand
think they win it. I'll tell you that now. I really don't think
How
they
close
do.
you think they go?
Well, because number one, they're going to have to see Buffalo, which I don't think they get past. And if they do, more than likely they're going to have to see the Eagles. So if they do beat both of them and get the job done, shout out to them.
Yeah, they got
shout out to them.
They got 2 games. Yeah, they got to.
I don't see the Chiefs winning it. Sorry to disappoint you guys.
Okay.
Super Bowl is right around the corner. Some fans have been dying to ask me a question. What is the craziest Super Bowl story that ever happened to Steve Stevens? Fuck, well, I smoke a lot of marijuana, and I've had a lot of situations, so to think back is asking a whole lot of me, guys. But it had to be Tom Brady. Had to be Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Other team had the ball, whatever the situation. Here's what I do know. I had $500,000 on the game.
Is that the Seattle game?
Had $500,000 on the
They should have ran the shit, and
had $500,000 on the fucking game. I go outside just knowing that I lost. Went in the garage, smoking some weird. I hear everybody roaring. Brady's got the fucking ball. It was the craziest fucking thing in the world. That's how I made that song, Fuck Around and Put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. You want a certified winner, call VIP Sports.
I know that's right.
Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so Marcus keep it because I got shot in Vegas like Pac.
Ooh.
I keep hearing things. That's money talks, baby. Let's get it. So anyway, that's a little crazy story. You know what I mean?
On there
you know what I mean? Banks was ready to fire up a blunt and start kicking it. I had you fired up for a little bit.
Shit.
All-star guard Jimmy Butler, Miami Heat, are
That's
at
what I'm
war
talking about.
after being the face of the franchise for the past several years.
Okay.
Jimmy Butler has demanded a trade from the Miami Heat, and the Heat are going to oblige. It has become clear that Jimmy's conduct was becoming detrimental to the team,
Well, let
and
me
the
ask you
team.
something. Let's build on it then, because I played for the Heat.
Yeah, I know.
So I know exactly.
I got a lot of questions for
Okay.
you. I'm going to finish this.
That Heat culture.
Yeah, that's
Right,
why I
let's
said
talk
that's
about
got a lot to ask.
Okay.
So the team tried giving him suspension in hopes seeing him come around. All that did was pour more fuel on the fucking fire to tell him, fuck you. There are 2 weeks until the trade deadline. So I do want to ask you, Butler has given everything to that team, I think he's given a lot of work over there, did what he had to do. What's going on in this situation? Is he correct, or is the team, what is it like playing in Miami, Marcus?
All right, first off, let's
Well, I know that you're
start
fucking.
it.
Well,
Let's
he was
start
fucking
it.
Shakira, so you got to love Miami.
So hold up. Let's start it. How many years he have left on this contract?
I don't know.
All right, 2 years left.
Or 2 years, okay.
All right, so guess what? He makes $50+ million a year.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. Are you trading him? Are you
100%.
forcing the trade?
With 2 years left?
Yeah, but
If he's mad and he's causing a problem, I can make up an excuse to go ahead and get rid of him.
Look,
Yeah,
Look, Jimmy has been about that every team he's played for. When I'm tired of being here,
I'm all done.
I'm done.
That's the
Look
shit
what
I
he
don't
did
like.
to
That's
Philly.
like Durant. I don't
No,
like that.
That's
I don't like
that's
that.
what he did. That's what he did. That's why I asked how many years are left on that deal, because I'm gonna tell you how I would do it.
Who's going to pick up that
Sit
fucking
down and
contract?
Shut up then.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess what? It's either you play or you don't. If you don't play, it's gonna affect your next deal. Because tell me how many championships Jimmy got.
None. Oh,
Okay.
what? Did he get? No, none.
Jimmy don't have a championship.
He wasn't on that team,
So that
no?
means you're still chasing it. So let me tell you, you still need something to get over the hump when you're pursuing Jimmy Butler. Okay? Now, is he a great player? Unbelievable player, right? But is it worth the headache, man? Like, 'cause
It's
me,
not worth $100 million for 2 years.
Man, get him out of here then.
Yeah,
Let me
100%.
tell you, get him out of here, A, because you're blowing up the culture in the locker room. Because you don't think these other 15 guys are like, man, like, this dude don't even want to be here.
He's bothering me.
Like, look, we want the
He's
guys
bringing us
in the
down. He's like an
foxhole.
ankle weight. He's holding us down.
100%. We want the guys in the foxhole that's going to be here and on the push that we trying to get to the ship. Jimmy don't want to be there no more. Guess what? He done been there 5-6 years. He done got some money. He done ran through everything on South Beach.
Told you, he's fucking Shakira.
Okay.
What else you want?
Everything. Guess what?
But there's 100
He's
Shakiras in
exhausted.
Miami. Yeah.
He's exhausted. Let me tell you something. When I was there,
You were exhausted.
I was exhausted. I had to get out of there. Steve, let me tell you something. I never missed a practice, right? I never missed a game. I was never late to anything.
Oh,
Guess
you never
what?
missed a date either.
Not one day. Guess what? Hit me. Let's get over the bridge right now. We go. Listen. It was the best time of my life. I had to get out of there. I thought I was gonna catch something.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Bro, I had to get out of there.
Oh,
listen,
my God.
There's nothing you can do. Everybody, oh my God, it's water. You on the water every day. I got my damn top down.
Oh, my God.
Coming over the bridge.
And
yo,
Miami
let me tell
women got a craving for a big black dick,
you. Let me
dude.
tell you
So, I
something.
mean, it just.
It don't even matter anymore. You understand?
So-
it's probably 15-1 down there.
That's what me as a fan I don't think is fair. When a player gets tired of something, you play on a team that we paid you all this money. You're playing hella good. You're tired of it. You ran through every bitch. You're tired of Miami, so you're gonna go fuck the locker room and the vibe of the team up. I'm not okay with that.
That's the kind of person, you understand, that
He's a superstar.
No, Jimmy's not a
overpaid
superstar.
Overpaid.
Overplayed player, right? Like
Overpaid
cool.
player.
I think he's nice. I think he has game. But let me tell you, Jimmy Butler game is boring to me. You understand? Yeah, do he get it done? Yeah, he'll get it done. But guess what? He stay hurt a lot. Okay? So it's not worth it to me.
Is he scoring on you, Banks?
I was with Jimmy when he was a rookie. We were messing
Good
around a
dude,
little
though.
bit.
Great dude. We're just talking business.
my
I mean,
God.
as far as a
Hey,
person, cool as fuck, right?
No, he's a rock star.
Yeah. He's a
Okay.
superstar. And
So,
you
look.
gotta act like it. But
Great guy. Jimmy's an amazing person. I was with him in Chicago when he first got there. I think it was around, what year was that? 2014, 15, something around there, right? Great dude. Party animal.
Yeah, gotta
is
be.
what it is. Guess what happened? He partied out in Miami.
He's all done.
It's only four. It's 4 spots to go to in Miami, and guess what? He didn't milk that. It's been 5-6 years.
What
Put
else
that
do
man
you
on
do,
another
though?
jersey.
Where else you go?
Nothing.
You trying to
Guess
go to
what?
L.A., or what are you trying to do?
That's where he really wanted.
He wants to go to L.A.
And this will be the last stint, I think, for Jimmy Butler because I'm not putting him on my team and paying him this money when it's a young guy that'll sit down, shut up, come to work every single day, do his job.
Right. So, the organization of itself in Miami, professional as fuck, or what? Did you enjoy it?
It's a lot of gas though. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. But when you go to Miami, you take at least 3 years off of your career. You know why? Because the way Pat and those guys down there treat you, right? You have to pass the body fat percentage test, okay, before you even allowed to get on the floor. So it's a lot of guys that don't even want to be, bro. When I tell you.
So they're
Antoine
training
Walker
you.
couldn't pass he was getting fined every week.
So they're training you guys like Drago and fucking Rocky over here. They
Look,
got you on
your
machines,
body-
checking your
listen,
body fat, making sure everything.
You are down there living on that beach, and it's amazing.
So it's no different than.
Nobody wants to go to Miami because that shit is the army down there.
I got you. No
Okay,
different
so-
than like the showgirls. If you're fat bitch, you ain't getting the job in one of our
It's no way
shows.
possible. Are you
Okay,
kidding?
you gotta be-
Look,
okay, I
Look,
got
let
you.
me tell you, they are different down there. Okay, they want you to wear the same clothes. Like we had to wear the same thing on the plane, but it's only us. You see what I'm saying? We millionaires. Like you got multi-millionaires, but it's
You got
a-
$100 million.
Bro, look, we're wearing white. I put it to you like this. It's strategic to the point where they'll send out a sheet like this and be like, hey, I want you guys to wear your black sweats on the plane, white T-shirt.
So bougie.
Bro, when I tell no, it's controlling.
Oh, controlling. Okay.
Controlling. Think about that.
So do you?
You don't even tell your kids what to wear.
Yeah, exactly. They
Okay,
tell me
so
fuck
you
off.
need to tell me we're gonna pay this guy $200 million, but we're gonna tell him how he needs to dress.
Okay, so they're major controlling over there in that organization.
Go look at the NBA now. Look at all the kids that's all over the place. Look how they're dressing.
Yeah.
Look what they're doing. They
I
do
get
what
it.
they want. The locker room has completely changed in the NBA. The players now run the game. The coaches, they're just managers.
Okay.
That's
So the public shouldn't really go hard on Jimmy. You're just feeling like it's just time for him to go, and it is what it is. Or
Get Jimmy out of there. What do you gain? He's not playing. You're wasting $50 million a year.
well, because who's going to take him?
Anybody would take that dumb
I'm
deal.
not. You just said
Bros,
no one would want him for
let me
$50
tell
million
you,
a year.
Let me tell you what Jimmy.
You would
brings
give him
to the table,
$100 million for 2 years?
Right now.
For 2
the-
years,
for the
$100
end
million.
of this push.
Yeah.
But what they're making, you got guys less than Jimmy making that. Like, let's be real, man. The money is
$50
out
million
of
a
the planet.
year?
Bro, they're paying these guys just to get them out of here.
No, I understand that.
Okay.
And like you said, the owners will be like, not only am I not trading you, but you're going to sit on the fucking bench and I'm going to pay you because I got the money to do it.
There you go. And
You wanna
but that's
play
the
with me?
only-
That's what I'm gonna do
That's
to
the
you.
only thing I think that they can do for Jimmy, bros. Like, don't come around the team.
All right,
Okay.
so basically just get him up out of there. It's over. Why
Yeah,
you guys
tra-
even
trade
wasting
him.
any more time?
Why? Because guess what? Jimmy is stubborn. He's stubborn, right? Look what happened in Philly.
Yeah.
Look what happened in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't think that he won't sit out every game. Better yet, don't think he don't have enough money in his pocket
To quit right now and be all
to
done
sit
with
down
everything.
and be like, you know what, y'all go ahead. Because all he's going to do is appeal it. And you know what? In the Players Association,
He'll end up
nobody
getting
loses
it.
money.
Huh?
Nobody loses money.
Exactly.
You get every single dollar if that's what's on this contract.
Yeah.
Guess what? And they fight for you. So this is the thing. What is the reason why we're finding Jimmy Butler and he's not playing? Think about it. All they're going to be like, wait a minute. That's a personal thing. Still give my man his money.
Yeah, exactly.
Personal.
I got
Or
you.
trade him.
So with the trade deadline only 2 weeks away, should Miami be willing to take anything they can get for Butler,
What are
or
you
should
getting-
they hold him
what are you- let me ask
and
you.
demand his true value?
What are you getting from him? What are you getting for him right now?
I don't think they're getting his true value. So
Okay?
I
You're
would
never going to – now, guess what? After so long, you never get that value.
But right, as an owner of a team, you don't just want to give him away for anybody because
Man,
you
you
feel
got-
like you're getting the short end of the stick. But
You
yeah,
have
you got to
to.
let him go.
You have to. You
Good
got to
luck
let
to
him
you,
go.
Jimmy. Where's he end up?
I say Phoenix.
If he's having it his
Phoenix,
fucking ways, does he get to
Phoenix.
pick his fucking? Now the players get to pick where they fucking go.
Yeah, they picking now. Guess what? You throw a temper tantrum, and you get your ass out of there, and you still get your money.
Yeah, I seen
Back in
Durant.
the
I
day-
seen Durant do it when he
Bro,
could have stayed in
back in the
OKC
day,
and they could have won a
guess what?
championship.
They blackball you for things like that.
Oh, 100%.
Back in the
Now
day.
you're fucking with
You
billionaires,
can't
Marcus.
even-
You're
no,
fucking.
it's just a different day and time. Like when I tell you they were so finicky back in the day with us, like think about it. We had a dress code. They changed the dress code because Iverson wore white tees every day and a jersey from another team. They changed the dress code.
So now you don't have to wear suits every day.
Bro, you ain't got to wear nothing. You see these kids,
You come
they
in
wear
there in some
balloons.
sandals and a
They
motherfucker-
wear balloons.
Yeah, I've
Do you
seen
see
it.
them?
I've
It's
seen
clown.
it.
But guess what?
Homie, they're wearing skirts. Hold
they're
on.
getting paid.
They're wearing dresses and skirts and
Bro,
shit, homie.
they tripping. I just seen something. I think Miles
You-
Turner.
the leather skirt and all that shit,
Bro,
homie.
they-
You
oh
must
my
be out
God.
your motherfucking mind, homie. Unless you got a bagpipe and you're
What
about
is your
to play.
parents saying?
I have no
Steve-O,
fucking
we
idea.
I don't
Unless
care.
you're
Money
about to
does
start
not
blowing
make
one of them bagpipes,
money
they're
ain't
not
gonna
out no
change.
skirt on, homie.
Bro, they tripping, bro.
Yeah, I don't
They
know what
tripping.
fashion you thought was dope,
neither.
but yeah.
Me
So
neither.
NBA top covering teams, Banks. Since we're talking about NBA, let's give our guys some golden nuggets. Grab your pen and a piece of paper, guys.
get it.
These are the top teams covering against the spread.
So who you got? You got
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
29
and 14. Let me tell you something, bro. Donovan Mitchell has them boys over there rolling
on
right
fire.
now.
They're not stopping either.
But it's not even only him. You go and look at Evan Mobley. Okay? Them two big guys are down there causing hell.
Yes,
and it's
sir.
not even that. It's the role players
Well.
that they got that's playing. You got Garland over there.
Well,
Guess what? He's an all-star too as well.
They're playing together, and they want to fucking win.
Man, they're going to win.
Yeah, they sure as fuck.
They are. Let me tell you, if they don't win, they're going to get all the way there because they have maybe like a college type of a team. And
I
when
was
say-
thinking the same
No,
fucking
look,
thing in
look,
my head.
All
dude.
the teams
They got
that
each other's
win,
back.
All the teams
Very rare in
that
NBA.
win, they're in the foxhole. They're like, look, everybody else on the outside of this room doesn't even matter. Right now, the guys in this room we gonna ride and die with. Right? Let me tell you
100%.
something.
That's the vibe.
They're in Cleveland, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Okay, think about it. What does it do in Cleveland? Besides get in their lab, get your money, work on your game.
And be cold as a motherfucker. I know that for sure.
Oh, there's a polar
Those
bear
Cleveland
toenail.
fans have your back, though.
All
The
right.
motherfuckers are ride or die for you. So,
So-
brings us to our point. Cleveland is the best team in the NBA against the spread. You got Memphis at 29 and 15, Oklahoma City 27 and 15, LA Clippers at 28 and 16. What do you think of the Clippers?
Man, the Clippers is the Clippers.
Who
I
goes
think
further, Oklahoma City or the Clippers?
Oklahoma City for sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
These are the NBA worst covering teams.
But
against,
wait, hold up. Before you go on, is Kawhi playing? Because you
who
know he's.
fucking ever knows, dude?
But I know it's the weird. Ain't it the
You
weirdest
know what I'm
thing?
saying? You can't rely on him for
but
nothing. But if he is, he's a man. I love that.
when
dude.
he in the when he in the lineup, he changed the
lights out.
forecast. He changes.
He gives
the
it all he got.
He changes the forecast.
Yeah, no doubt
Yep,
fucking about it.
facts.
Now, these are the teams that are the worst covering teams against the spread. In other words, these are teams that you bet against. Philadelphia, 13 and 27.
Wow.
One of your teams. Phoenix, 15 and 27. Another one of your
But
teams.
you would be like, why? Though?
Another one of your teams.
Boston.
17 and 27. Boston is one of the worst teams against the spread.
You know why?
One of the best teams in basketball, okay? But betting-wise, one of the worst.
All these teams on here are veteran type teams, right?
Yep.
You know when they turn it on?
When they get some youngsters?
Playoffs.
Oh, well, 100%.
No,
That's
look,
it.
I'm
That's
telling
any
you,
OG
look at the-
fucking
look
squad.
At, look at the teams that's in the front. You got Cleveland, young team, right?
Yeah,
You got
young with full of
Memphis,
energy, winning every game
young
all
team.
season. Boston don't care.
Oklahoma, young team. Clippers, veteran team.
Yeah,
Right?
Boston.
All they talk about is when we get to the playoffs, right? All they're trying to do is just get a leg in the door, right? So then you go to Philadelphia, veteran team. You go to Phoenix, veteran team. You go to Boston, veteran team. We just won it last year.
Yeah,
What do you
exactly.
want us to get hurt in these 82 games before the play?
100%.
No way, right? So what do? Look at Houston. Bro, look.
You call a guy like me who's got information from guys
Listen,
and players
you right.
like you
You
to
right.
help these guys
You right.
know the knowledge that you're trying to give them right now
Bro, y'all
so they
better
can
call.
make money.
Y'all
These
better call and
motherfuckers
get
betting
on.
on veteran teams, like you said, like Boston and Philly.
Yeah.
These are not teams you bet throughout the season every game.
No veteran team do you bet on because, like I said.
Playoffs only.
No, listen. You don't bet on these teams if it's a veteran team because you got to think these guys get into these cities. Guess what? They got their old school chick there that they've been rocking with.
100%. They got
we
a
going
piece
to
everywhere.
dinner. You got to take her out because
100%.
guess what? We don't come back here and play this year.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta do your due diligence and do your work when you get there. So
Yeah.
imagine, like I told you, all the veteran teams. This is what they go through. So
They're-
they wait to the playoffs.
That's coming right from an
Yep.
NBA player, guys. Like I said, the worst teams to bet in NBA, Philly, Phoenix, Boston, and Washington. Let's go over some NCAA basketball, which I have been absolutely on fire. Won 20 out of my last 23 games. Last night had the motherfucking camel toes. Campbell's got the motherfucking job. Played Stony Brook -2. They won by 26. No big deal, Banks. Those are the marquee matchups you're looking for. Boys against men. Another piece of information, 4 of the Stony Brook starters all had the flu. You don't get that information on no motherfucking paper like that.
Nah.
homeboy.
Nah. That's
The line maker didn't know
Inside.
nothing about it or nothing.
Inside.
That's why they set it at -2.5. They won by almost 30 points. Guys, these are top teams in the NCAA that are covering against the spread. Best teams to bet on in college basketball. Houston Christian, 14-3. Nebraska Omaha, 15-4. San Jose State, 14-4. Our team, Farley
LA.
Dickinson,
We was just speaking of,
13-4.
Guess what? We was just speaking about him.
Yeah,
a
we
couple
were
weeks
just planning
ago.
a trip to Farley Dickinson.
We might have to go and just show him a little love, though.
We
You know
might
what I mean?
have to go to a game or something, see what's
we might-
popping.
Bro, we might
Steve
have
Stevens,
to.
Marcus Banks, Farley Dickinson
You
came here
think-
to get some money.
You think they got a Gucci roll out there? Or what?
We'll
what?
make one for sure.
Let's pull
We're
one
gonna have to do
down.
it like
All right,
Goodfellas.
bet.
Motherfucker, pull a fold-out chair and put it on the court. That's what we're
Let's
gonna
do
say.
it. Let's do it.
Illinois, Chicago, 13-4. I hope you guys are writing this down. Best teams against
better.
the spread. Southeast Louisiana, 12-4 against the spread. Guys, these Golden Nuggets, you better take advantage of it. I don't do this every day. Worst covering teams against the spread. These are teams you bet against or don't even think about fucking betting on. Sam Houston, 3-14.
Houston.
How about this one? Miami, 4-15
Wow.
against the spread. Weber State, a team that used to cover, 4-12 against the spread. Northern Kentucky, 5-11 against the spread. Louisiana, 5-11. Worst teams to bet against the spread in college basketball. What about these conference tournaments, Banks?
I'm ready for them.
Well,
I'm ready to go.
They're kicking off here in a month, brother. March
Yeah, they
Madness
got-
is where we got, it's where I get that fucking bread. That's where all these people come to town and the city goes fucking crazy.
I think
People-
this March Madness, this
be
is going
biggest
to probably. You took it right out. Like,
Biggest
look,
one ever.
bro. Look, everybody's ready.
everybody. And sports
Everybody
betting's legal and fucking
Shit,
dozens
I'm ready.
of states.
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
I'm ready
I'm
too,
ready
no
to
doubt
go.
about it.
Like I can't even push these days. I can't
Here-
push them up. Let's get it.
This is what I tell a lot of my clients all the time, with betting sports and how important it is on team traveling. So what I wanted to ask you, Mark, is how important is traveling when it comes to a team having success? What I mean is, if you're traveling and your plane is delayed 16 hours, or you don't get into your hotel till 6 in the morning, and you have a game or a practice at 9 a.m., how big of an impact does traveling have on players?
Huge.
College,
would
college
say
basketball.
College, a lot, because at the end of the day, you got to look at it. Like in the pros, you're staying in 5-star. You're traveling 5-star.
Care about the pros.
And in college, you're not. You understand? So it's a big difference of being delayed 14, 15 hours and not eating.
Airplane versus a dirty-ass bus with the seat that's off,
and that's why
with
I'm
your
making
seat
the
that don't
comparison.
move.
Yeah, no. Look, it might go back an inch or two.
Yeah,
But
just
remember
one
these
little notch,
kids.
huh?
Remember these kids are 6'11", 7
You're sitting
feet
on an
tall.
airplane seat on a bus.
A airplane seat on the bus. As good as they have it, they can stretch their legs and put their legs in the aisle.
Flights delayed.
That's it.
Flights
Flights
delayed
delayed.
6
Mhm.
hours.
Yep.
You get in your hotel at 6. You got
What
9
do
a.m.
you
practice. No way
expect?
they're rested. No way.
Okay, so let me ask you: if you're on the road and you're driving on the bus, what kind of food are you eating on the road?
McDonald's.
Okay.
So
So that is what you have to go off of with your like betting on your athletes, right? You got to.
Correct.
This is the inside stuff that you would have to know
That I get.
in order that you
Correct.
do get to bet on these teams because, like I said, I guess these people don't think these guys are human.
Correct. And that information just isn't on a game sheet out
No,
there,
you will
Banks.
never get that.
It has a major impact of college
Big time.
basketball and the players and how the team plays. Yes
And
or
especially right now, like, look what's going around. You see how sick everybody is?
no? Yeah, I do.
Like I said, right now, that's what's going on in like with all these players. It's
You don't
the
never
same
get
thing.
sick, do you?
Nah, man, maybe.
Even from the kids? If you do,
Nope.
is it from the kids or
Nope. I don't.
you don't even get sick?
Nope. I thank God for that every single day.
Well, you're one of the healthiest motherfuckers
Like, bro,
I
look,
know. For sure.
I think I got stuffy. I got stuffy maybe like 2-3 days this year.
That's
Just this
'cause-
year only.
That's because you had the heat on in the rolls when it was too warm outside,
Man,
motherfucker.
listen,
That's the only time
you
you're
know
getting
what?
stuffed
Maybe
up,
you
fool.
were high
You know
heat.
what I'm saying?
Maybe,
You didn't have the
or
temperature
had
in the
heat on
car.
with the drop going.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
okay,
So
I
that's
know
why
that's
it was a
what
little
you saw.
stuffy.
I knew
You
that's
had the
what
drop head with the
Steve,
heat on.
but
That's why.
everybody don't. They cannot relate to that. You rich motherfucker.
I know
Like,
exactly
they
what
can't.
your little stuffy nose. NHL, guys, and don't forget, guys, NHL is a very prosperous sport. You can't bet $50,000 and $100,000 a game, but the first period totals that I have, they're hitting 80%. They're completely off the charts. I'm going to give you guys some top covering teams in the NHL. Washington, 31-17 against the spread.
That's tough.
Anaheim, 31-17. San Jose, 30-21. Detroit, 29-19. Montreal, 29-19. Teams that are getting you the fucking money in hockey. Now, these are teams you bet against. The worst covering teams against the spread. New Jersey, 21-29. What's Nashville?
21-26.
Islanders,
22-24.
teams you don't want to bet on, Banks. Going to have you
Man.
broke as a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
The sun shines though on the dog ass every now and again.
Well, every now and then. But like I said, you know, I want to make sure that everybody's eating. And if you're betting those teams, you're not eating for
You're
sure.
not eating at all.
Current conference leaders in the NHL, guys. Eastern Conference, Washington, number 1. Carolina, number 2. Toronto, 3. New Jersey, number 4. Western Conference, Winnipeg, you know, number 2. We banging those Vegas Knights.
They're my
We need to go
dogs,
to a
bro.
Vegas Knights game.
Come on, let's go. You know what they asked? They just asked me maybe like a month ago that I want to do the horn.
I got the Gucci row over there.
No, look. I'm talking about the.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah,
Like,
you
let's
do.
go. No, look,
I'll
let's
get
go.
the seats and you go do your
All right,
thing
let's
and we'll
go.
do the
No,
thing.
we're going.
100%.
We're going. I
All
want
right,
you
no.
up there. Look, you know they do the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
camera. They like, look,
For Little
there
John
you
and
go.
Too Short of it.
We got
Everybody's up
Steve
there yelling. Yeah,
Stevens, Marcus
let's go.
Banks. Look,
Let's
this-
go.
All right, bet.
And then
bet.
West Coast, you got Winnipeg, Vegas, Edmonton, and Minnesota. Guys, like I said, when it comes down to sports betting, you're not going to get a better selection or situation or time of the year than you do right now. NFL playoffs, college basketball is in full fucking effect. You got NHL and, of course, NBA.
Yep.
Guys, as far as football, it's over. College football is over. You got a couple games left before the Super Bowl. I suggest if you're looking to make money betting sports, you look at first period hockey totals and you look at NCAA.
Yep.
Because I love Marcus Banks to death. NBA, to me, is the least profitable sport. We
Pros.
just discussed reason why.
Pros.
They like to fuck a lot, they smoke a lot, they eat a lot, and they got a lot of motherfucking money. So it's hard to realize or figure out what player's actually going to show
Facts.
up and how many nuts they busted before the game. You know what I mean?
100%.
And how many massages they got and whatever else went down.
Bro, just stop it and just tell everybody they spoiled. Like, bro, these professional guys, they're spoiled.
Correct.
Bro.
So when
That's it.
you guys work too hard for your money to go fuck it off. All right.
Yeah,
So
facts,
if
facts.
you're going to put your money on a bet, you want to get these marquee matchups in college where you got boys against men, games that you can absolutely get the job done. Anyway, guys, we're in for a surprise this weekend. 2 marquee matchups in football, and I don't want to be the only one cashing in. We got promotions for all size shapes of sports bettors, whether you're crawling or balling. I got your motherfucking back. Behalf of myself, my crew at VIP, Marcus Banks, we love you guys. And remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid.
That's
Fair
right.
enough, Banks?
Fair enough.
Let's get it. I'll see
My
you
dog.
next week.
It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat. I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb.